Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Leanna and today we are on day 18 of Vlogmas and I'm going to talk about what has sold in the last couple of weeks on 4 different platforms. We are going to start with Etsy, which is something I don't talk about, period, probably ever. But we do make a couple of sales a month on Etsy, so I wanted to share with you what has been going on there. The first one I'm going to talk about is this Dean Martin reel-to-reel, I believe it was music. It sold for $44.66. Dean Martin is incredibly vintage, 50s, 60s. I grew up listening to Dean Martin records, watching Martin and Lewis movies, things like that. So we recognized who he was, and the reel-to-reel is an old-time way to listen. People love it. It's very vintage, and $44 is awesome. I'm not sure where this came from though. The next one we're going to talk about are this set of 7 DC comics from the years 1980 to 1986. I don't think there was anything special about them except for, they're, 40 years old. $22.95 is not bad whatsoever. They're easy to ship because comic books are thin. People like lots too. They like having a few of the items together, so that helped a lot. The last thing I'm going to talk about from Etsy is actually, I'm kind of cheating because it did sell at the end of November, not in the last couple of weeks, but I wanted to bring it up for a reason. So it is this Avon spice jar, and it's in the shape of a little house. It was the nutmeg jar. We have had sort of this set of this for a while, and we did try to sell it all together, and that didn't work. That would have been a big ship. But we've been parting it out. So these spice jars are selling for like $29.95 individually. This is something that, you will find the odd one here and there at the thrift stores, and people want to, finish off their collection or replace one that's broken. So they're not a bad pickup if you can find them cheap enough. Next, we're going to go to eBay, and eBay is, again, I don't think they're all vintage, which is cool. One's vintage for sure, but they're a little bit off the beaten track for what I usually talk about. The first one is a baseball hat. It's from the New York Philharmonic, so it's very niche in the branding, but it sold for $35.50 US. Paul usually picks up baseball hats at the bins, so he might have paid $1 for this. We were surprised because it was so niche, but he thought, he would try it. And because it was so niche, he got more. He normally sells his hats between, $14.99 and $18.99, but he does really well with his hats. The next item I'm going to talk about is a plush. Plush is super cool to get into. If you get the right things, they're easy to ship as long as you don't get the great, big, huge things, but they're easy to ship because they're not breakable. So this is Petrie the Pterodactyl from The Land Before Time. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. My kids grew up with those movies. He sold for $33.85. That's pretty good. The last thing I'm going to talk about is this little tiny, and I mean like, I don't think I have anything that's the same size. It's maybe like that big, that circle. It is a Ziggy pin, and it was vintage. It sold for $12.95. Super easy to ship because you know what? It's metal, and you wrap it nicely, you put it in a padded envelope, and off it goes. So $12.95. And I don't know where he got this. I think it was in a lot from an auction place. So pennies that we paid for it. Next, we're going to go to Posh US. So the first couple of weeks on Posh US was okay. Poshmark Canada still beat it, even though my OneShop, my sharing service, was on Posh US at the time. I don't know what's going on with that. I still am debating about how to work it out. I want something that will share both Poshmarks, and with OneShop I have to purchase it again to do both Poshmarks, and I don't necessarily want to do that. Let me know if you use a service that you could share both closets on. Let me know down below because I would be interested in that. Okay, Posh US. The first one we're going to talk about is this Tory Burch dress. This was silk, it was blue, it was pleat, it was really, really pretty. I picked it up at a local-ish St. Vincent de Paul for $10. It sold for $80 US. Yay! The next one I want to show you is this mug. It is in the shape of a toilet. I thought this was really cute. I would have used it for a planter in my bathroom if I had the room in my bathroom. I thought it would be actually kind of a cute little thing for a bathroom. It's all for $10. One of the reasons I wanted to show you this is because not everything sells for $80. You know what? Some of us only make $10 sales or $15 sales, and it's okay. You can still make money as long as your cost of goods is low. I didn't make a ton of money on this mug, but it did sell, and I'm happy that it's gone. So just keep in mind that, you know what, I don't always make $80 sales. Sometimes it's only 10. Sometimes it's only 20. And this pair of American Eagle mom jeans did sell for $20. Something interesting about Posh US this last couple weeks, a lot of the sales I did have were $20. Like, I had 4 or 5 sales that were $20, $21. Just, it was like a magic number or something this couple of weeks past. So anyway, what about Posh Canada? So Posh Canada it woke up after the weekend when I did my sale. It did wake up. I did put the bot on Posh Canada though on the a couple of days ago, and I've been doing pretty good. So the first one I want to talk about are these overalls that were in a haul. I picked these up. I don't remember. I know it was from the 30% off sale, I believe. So I'm thinking $11 or $10 is what I paid. They sold for $60. I was ecstatic about that. I had listed them, I think, at $75. I listed them at $75 and somebody offered me $60. Yes, please. That's a great offer, and I took it. The next one I'm going to talk about is, again, another $10 sale. This is a Mountain Hardwear fleece. It's been in my closet a very, very, very long time. So it was, you know what, just cut my losses and let it go. And it sold for $10. I'm happy that it's gone, and I made a little bit of money, like more cash influx into my business. But yeah. Anyway, the last one I want to talk about are these Paige Huxton jeans. These again were in a recent haul. They sold, this was a full price sale for $75. Yay! The funny thing about these, they sold for $75 full price, even though I had a spelling mistake in my title, and I'm going to show you. Because apparently the word straight has a Q in it. Double check your listings, Leanna. Oh my gosh, I am just thankful that it did sell for that price. So that's what's been selling for me. There's no real rhyme and reason to what is selling. I am being a lot more proactive, sending out offers, doing closet clearouts, things like that. I do want to finish the year strong. Well, at least stronger than last year. I don't think I'm going to make last year's sales, though. That's okay. Overall, the year's been okay. We're going to get into that near to the end of Vlogmas. We're going to talk about how the year went, where we're going from here, and everything else. But for today, that's it. That's what's been selling. I hope everybody else is making great sales. And that's it. Thumbs up if you like this content. Don't forget to subscribe. One day, I will finish a video with no blah, 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 blah. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye!